What's up, guys? I'm back with another reaction video. Today I'm gonna do Cypher Invincible versus Conquest video. Now let's get into the video. Please like it and comment, subscribe, and uh, and let's get into the video.
And I can do this. It's all I ever wanted for as long as I can remember. I want to do what you do. I want to be just like you.
You will be, son. You will.
Also, if you want my thoughts on the album, I think it's really good, and Opium Baby 100% changed my life. Now let's get into it. DJ, play my! So the scene starts with Invincible reconstructing the city after the 3-day war. His girl got done like D-Rose. Rex exploded all over my screen. It was horrible. But as I stated in the last video, this universe can't even get 2 seconds of peace without a top 3 character in the verse descending upon them.
Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
And here comes
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way.
Conquest, coming onto Earth ready for any and all smoke. He will slap anybody right now. And Invincible gotta be tight as hell. He can't even take a break for more than 4 effing seconds against, let me say it again, a top 3 fighter in the verse. Like, what god did you piss off to get spited like this? This not fair at all. Invincible and Conquest charge at each other and they clash and destroy the scenery. And this is exactly what I was talking about in the last video. What the f can you do about this if you're a civilian? You are reconstructing your city after a 3-day war, only for these fools to blow it up like an annoying friend on Minecraft. I hate y'all that play like this, bro. I will harm you. They up there grappling and holding hands in the air like they trying to get intimate. And this man Invincible looks away mid-fight like, dog, what could possibly be more important than this moment?
Hey, Mark, Eve got a BBL.
Where? And that boy Conquest slams him to the floor. And with his hand on his chest, that boy starts monologuing. And this man was really pushing Thanos levels of speeches throughout this entire fight. We gonna get to it later, but he was really talking to Invincible like,
Niggas think I'm fighting to save the day, but really, nigga, I just like to fight. What? I don't care about none of that shit.
and this man really put his hand on his shoulder, telling him that his time has come. But do you really think Invincible, Mark I get no hoes Grace, is gonna stay down like that?
No.
And he said, bam! Hooking him in the face and hits a Hall of Fame tackle on Conquest throughout all these buildings. They out there doing more property damage than an American riot. And this part right here had me sick. I know the Invincible Defense Force gonna be on me, but dog, this part right here is inexcusable. How did you tackle him, yet he got a burst? I really don't know how this is possible. How did you initiate the offense, yet you took more damage? I'm crying. This nigga is so trashy, harming himself. But Conquest picks him up, and he starts talking like Playton. He's like,
Yes. More.
but Mark's 3-inch Grayson wasn't having that, slapping his arms down and then clapping his ears like he Homelander, and kicks him away for good measure. And this right here is where Invincible started laying that heat. Started it off with a right hook, put that nigga in a Nike swish trajectory, and clocks him again. And he charges it, hitting the Dak Nabbit and beams him in the face. He flies Conquest into the air and knees him, but not before palming his bald head. He couldn't help himself. And I swear, some of y'all cut the lead one time and can't handle yourselves no more. Because who is this nigga feeling like hitting a U-turn in the air? Nah, we doing Piccolo moves now? That sends Conquest into the atmosphere, but they suddenly stop. And this right here is where Conquest does some of the nastiest I done ever witnessed. This man took a blood bubble, turned it into a heart, and broke it in his face. And what I love about this scene is that you could contextualize it in so many different ways. You could think about it like he's Mecha Sonic and he's talking about some "I'll crush you" or something like that. You could interpret it as he takes this fighting very intimately in that case.
Oh, nigga, you gay.
Or maybe he's just weird. I don't know. But these type of unexplained writing scenes, I love in shows so much. And I'm so happy this was added since I heard this was not in the comics. But anyways, let's get back to it. He charges at Invincible with this shit-eating grin. I can literally play Tetris with your teeth. And he sends a move back to Earth. They tussling in the air, and I'm not gonna lie, Mark's put in belt to ass. He hit this nigga so hard he got his eyesight back. And Mark being up one time starts talking crazy like Dylan Brooks talking about LeBron.
I don't care, he's old. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40.
But sadly, whether he got Alzheimer's or not, Unc
That
still
is
got
for
it.
40
Because I
on him.
swear Mark blinked
Crazy.
and the fit already destroyed. What did I tell y'all last video? You literally sneeze on this nigga and his fit is destroyed. Like dog, who made this?
Who made this burger, dog?
Who made this
Who
burger?
made this burger, man? I know y'all hear me.
And with that one punch, Invincible gets sent all the way to the ground. You know, Invincible's laying there on the floor. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. And he feels the ground shake like Rod Wave is getting his steps in for the week. To Conquest diving down to his chest, hitting the Bucky Ultimate. Nigga said, again! And leveled the entire city. Nigga! What the fuck? And this is where he really started doing Mark straight greasy. Got him flying in the air, hitting all types of poses, only to fly in and fuck on him. He gets thrown throughout the entire city and slams right into this truck. And this right here gotta be the funniest death in the whole show. I can't even lie. Now right here is where we get the crispiest animation of the whole show. Yeah, we went from straight PNGs to them animating the hair follicles on this man's head. I don't know what animation studio y'all hire, but send me that. I need their contact information. I want them on Blue Lock ASAP. Watching how horrible that show was done, you can't even put Blue Lock and animation in the same sentence. Invincible gets back up, and you see this bald-headed, LeBron-built nigga charge at Invincible at full speed. And even though he was just talking hot earlier, he immediately puts the hand up for a timeout. Nah, I'm crying. This really how niggas be when you up the pole. You out here looking at Conquest like... Can't we just talk?
Man, I don't want to talk, yo.
And this man in the crater really pets Mark while staring into his eyes, nod.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
But while he's talking, I hear the assist coming in the background. I'm like, ooh, who's coming, my nigga? And then I see my dog swoop in like, boom! And guess who it is? Let's go home! My nigga Oliver charges right in and... This man hit a full body twist into a pin slap, nigga. How do you impact frame a toddler? Nigga, he's one! And he picks up Oliver by the leg and says,
And you are? I prefer to know I'm dismembering.
This nigga is crazy.
Mark kicks him away and got Conquest looking all types of crazy. How you went from your shoulders to your knees to your face in one spin is beyond me. I know you're looking all types of cruised. Invincible tells Oliver this a big man thing. He gotta get out of here. And Conquest tackles him throughout the city. And while Conquest is literally sliding on this man's body, he is talking the illest, saying the time I could have used to kill your brother. You should have took that moment to prepare and come at me again. I love this man so much. He is only about the smoke. And my man Conquest started talking like Irwin when he was hyping up his soldiers, looking at Invincible, asking, where's your rage? Damn, I didn't even know y'all had Twitch. And this where Invincible blitzes that nigga. He said left, right, left, right. The last time he hit a combo like this, he left Angstrom's body in a position only the KKK would be proud of. But here, this man Conquest is eating them hoes. And he really said, that's all you got, pathetic. And he proceeds to throw this man across the city like a rag doll, throwing him block to block, door to door like a Jehovah Witness. And again, to reference the last video, why would you ever want to be a civilian in this? Look! Like, it's so sad. The superheroes are so weak in this situation, they won't even come into the vicinity of this fight to save the helpless civilians. They really gonna wait till after and teleport with Cecil and be like, hey bro, are you still good? Nigga. Oliver comes back in and kicks Conquest away. And tell me why this nigga has the most light-skinned retreat I done ever seen. I swear this light-skin epidemic gotta be stopped. And this man Conquest really hit the RDC.
Hey kid, how old are you?
I'm 12.
And And with just one hit, left that boy Oliver spitting out all his teeth and blood from his mouth. This was really reminding me of Broly against Kid Trunks, except, I don't know, 10 times worse. He really extended this nigga's height by a whole 3 inches. And when Mark gets up, he really sees his little brother getting held like this. I'm not gonna lie, that view would give me PTSD I'd never recover from. This man is hitting bodybuilder poses on his 1-year-old brother. How do you react to that? And from this...
Is that some military shit?
You didn't see anything.
Best 200-word essay in 10 minutes will win $200.
I think I'll win.
No, I'm gonna win.
This point forward is where I graduate his name from Conquest to King Von Quest, cause what the f is this man on? And it starts with Conquest straight baptizing Invincible throughout the ocean, and I saw him hold him up like this and I said, oh nah. It was giving me flashbacks to his first scuffle with Omni-Man.
What you did was not nice. It's not nice to do that.
Yeah, Conquest about to do something so vile. And he uses his body to run through all of these innocent people with no remorse. He even taking out little niggas. And they started just going through bodies like it was A-Train on Valentine's Day. Ran the body count up so high you could have sworn Bonnie Blue was in town.
She belongs to the street.
But once Invincible said enough and knocked him away, that's when he saw the worst thing he could have possibly laid eyes on. Eve pulling up to run her ISO with Conquest, and I know Invincible's sick right now. This real relatable though. You could really be at the lowest point of your life and your girl just show up.
And it's really good.
Oh, wow, baby, that's amazing.
Do you even like me?
She a real one for showing out though, I'll give you credit, but dog, how do I spell this out for you? You could say Adam Eve, Kawhi's knees, Austin Reeves, Conquest in 5. And this right here is proof, cause Eve really be using her powers for straight bullshit. Cause while she out here hitting her Iron Man suit up, tell me why her helmet comes with a fade. Y'all over here talking about drag. Everyone in this show be lined up. Like you could have the most serious scene in the Pentagon and then you see Donald in the back showing his waves off. No one is taking this serious. But they get to boxing and Eve is really showing out. Hitting him with a hammer like she Amy Rose, creating straight parkour levels for this nigga looking like Run 2. Even pump faking this man with water, did him like the ice bucket challenge. She even increased the density in the air to slow this nigga down. I don't even know how she knows how to do that. I swear she failed science. But Eve, this is all cool and all, but I have one very important question to ask you. Where was all this when your man was going up against 2 super niggas? Like, you really could have done something against Mark, I take it up the booty Grayson, but no. You decide to get creative on Conquest. Chris Paul cutting the lead down to 42. What does this do? Nothing. In the moment her stuff not working, she starts spamming them blocks again. Yet another Dragon Ball reference. This is literally just Vegeta spamming Ki Blast. You really out there accomplishing nothing. But Conquest locks her down, destroys the drip, and then said,
Is it justifiable for a man to hit a woman? I can't speak for men, but I can speak for myself. You disrespect me, Lord Jesus, look out.
Knocking half her face off with one punch, and this nigga wasn't even finished, and stabs right through her like Dr. Gero and Yamcha. This is straight horrible. Invincible sees this and falls straight to his knees. And for Cecil, this gotta be the funniest scene in the whole show.
Hey, y'all, come look at this. Cecil! I need you, Cecil!
This man was doing all that yapping at the beginning of the season, and Cecil saved you not once, but twice in the same week, mind you. And he was really at the end of the movie like, save her, save my baby, bro. Like, nah, you can't be serious. But once Invincible locks in, he makes sure he's putting down Conquest for good.
I don't care how strong you are. I don't care how fast you are. I can see the future.
Extra.
You don't live to see tomorrow.
And that boy Mark starts spazzing. I see a left, right kick, tries to go in for another, but gets weaved twice. And then he gets bear hugged like he's Gohan. And Invincible takes a lesson straight from Goku. Starts biting his shoulder like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. Nigga said, get off me! And they going straight crazy, battling in the back while we got Eve's body in the foreground. But while they boxing it out, Conquest says this.
Getting mad doesn't make you stronger. That's not how it works.
Like, nah, this gotta be a flag on play. Has this nigga not seen his his own show? Like, nigga, this in the superhero handbook. Who do you think you are? But Invincible is beating that boy into the ground, and he turns to see Eve just floating. But while he's distracted, Conquest grabs his throat, breaks his back, and slams him to the ground. You can't be looking at no shorties around here, my nigga. Lock in. And while he's on the floor,
He's a
Conquest
lock
drops
in.
the
Gotta
best
lock in, bro.
speech in this entire fight. Going down to Mark's ear talking about some, I'm so lonely. I'm crying. This nigga think he too mad. And he's sitting there talking about some, no one wants to be my friend. Like, nigga, of course. You saw what you was pulling this whole fight and you think niggas want to actually be friends with you? No, nigga. Like, I just find it so funny that he brought up this sob story to try to get some pity. Just imagine if this was on Viltrum.
I don't even know if I can say this, and y'all gonna laugh at me.
We're not gonna laugh at you. I promise you we're not gonna laugh.
When I grew up, right, and I remember.
Wow.
But this whole speech with the music in the background is the most unsettling scene in the entire series. And Conquest is certified one of my favorite villains after this. But Eve comes in with the last minute assist. Again, I don't know why everyone in this show wants to be Rock Lee and hold back every day, nigga. You see the atrocities that be going on? Do something, nigga, help! But she somehow just had that in her back pocket and blast Conquest. But he gets back up looking like a titan, saying,
this time I will make sure she's dead.
Not knowing the superhero simp rule, the moment you bring up a woman, their power multiplies by 10. And Mark puts him to the ground and starts bashing his skull in. But Conquest now about to go out like no bitch. And although he can't fight back, he takes out his fist, leaving Mark with nothing but his head to continuously bash his skull in to no end. It was looking real crazy. If you take this out of context, it was looking like me when it's my girl's time of the month. Alright, bro, my fault.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
But the battle ends, Conquest looking all types of crazy, and Mark finally wins another battle.
Wake up, filthy.
Alright, guys, that's the end of the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.